What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua on Wilder. He told the world that he ducked and dodged me. Britain's unified world champion faces Kubrat Pulev, of course, December 12th. Anthony Joshua has questioned whether Deontay Wilder's reaction to defeat will ever make sense, but reiterated his rival was the reason they never met in the ring. And this is what this video is about. Of course, we had that tweet from Wilder to Tyson saying that, I was offered more money to fight Joshua than I was getting to fight you. Again, being a man of my word, I fought you and was seen by Joshua as an admission of why they never agreed an undisputed world heavyweight clash. Wilder has mentioned his ring walk outfit, a bicep injury of his disloyal, and I'm going to stop there, okay? But what Anthony Joshua was saying was that at least we can get past the reasoning behind who ducked who. Okay, and this argument has been around for the last 3 years, 18, 19, and this year. And people never seem to let it die down. However, one thing revealed another thing. Okay, Wilder's accusations and aggressive response and his disappointment in Tyson Fury, because he thought that him and Tyson Fury were going to, in fact, fight again. And Tyson Fury said, you know what, your contract's up, I'm moving on, that's it. That's when he decided to be real. And look, how convenient is it for you to now say that Anthony Joshua offered, or Team Joshua, which that includes Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, okay, offered him more money to fight Tyson Fury, but he gave him his word, right? So that tells you that Deontay Wilder and his team, rather, both, because they're all responsible. So let's not get an scapegoat for nobody. They ducked. They ducked Anthony Joshua. They knew Joshua was the money man. And what was sad about the whole ordeal, they pretended that he wasn't. They pretended that he wasn't a Canelo or a Mayweather or all these guys that had the money at the time. They pretended that Anthony Joshua was this guy that wasn't even offering him anything. So what did they eventually do? What did they do? They lied about what the real truth was. Now the real truth comes out. And if I'm anybody, if I should be happy, or should I say content, not really happy, but content about any particular thing, and I'm that person, I would be Anthony Joshua. Why? Because Anthony Joshua knows that everyone else knows you let that cat out of the bag, and you said that I, which is Anthony Joshua, gave you more money. And you can argue all you want to about who said no. This is what Wilder said. Now you think about this. Certain things have to happen, right? For us to see what the truth really is. And the truth is Wilder lied. I don't even know if Wilder actually ever wanted that fight. What doesn't make sense is you want to fight with Fury, which is not even, he's a former unified champion, but that fighting Tyson Fury won't get you any accolades, the name, right? But why does it have to be with somebody that ain't been in the ring for fucking ever? That was 400 pounds not too long ago. That hasn't fought in the ring for a very long time. Yeah, he took 2 tune-up fights, but shit. He ain't fight nobody that was knocking people out like he was. And Deontay Wilder knew it. He knew, well, I got the edge. And the edge means that Tyson Fury, he was taking that booger sugar, that white girl, that nose candy. He was doing that for years. He was drinking for years. He was a drunk. He had mental illness. So why do you think Wilder really wanted that man to be 100%? Or did he expect that man to be anywhere near the caliber of where he was in late 18 when they fought the first time? No, he did not. It just made him look worse because this was a guy you supposed to knocked out. Everybody had already wrote off Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury gonna get knocked out. He just talking trash. He blowing smoke. Everybody thought that, but it didn't happen. And since it didn't happen, I think it made Wilder look bad. Okay, it made him look bad, but you can't. I don't care how bad it made you look. I don't care what kind of wrong you had to right. You were trying to guess a cherry pick and you guessed wrong. But at the end of the day, another man with the rest of the belts that you claim you wanted offered you more money than the guy you ended up fighting. So make that make sense. Make that make sense. How are you going to override money from a fight you claim you want for the purpose that you want to fight him for? He got the rest of the belts, the things that you want, the WBO, the WBA, the IBF. You claim you want those belts. Now it all makes sense. Oh, it ain't about the belts no more, baby. You said that because it was never about the belts anyway. You didn't fucking unify. You didn't fight Charles Martin for that IBF belt. Charles Martin sold his belt to Anthony Joshua to get knocked the fuck out. And that's exactly what happened. He didn't do that. And if he didn't do that or his team didn't want to do that, guess what? His team didn't mean him any good. That's like his team didn't want him to fight Vladimir Klitschko. That's a fact. That's a fact. So don't sit here and tell me, oh, well, Wilder wanted that fight. Wilder probably thought he could win, but did Wilder actually ever have a fight in play to really fight Joshua at this point? How are we going to believe it? How are we ever going to believe that Team Wilder really wanted to fight from Anthony Joshua? But what we do know is he was offered more money. Money talks. You can be enslaved or loyal to any kind of network, and in which he was. He went right back to Showtime, and Showtime said, fuck off. Best fuck off. Right? That's exactly what happened with Showtime. Now he's with Fox and PBC. They picked it back up because Al Heyman had strings with them too, but Showtime was like, you know what? I'm done. So what Anthony Joshua is having a peace of mind of, once again, is knowing, hey, everybody knows the truth now about me. Counterpunch. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Anthony Joshua's statement. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.